that butter go. Hit that
Oh,
butter
man.
go. You know what song that is? All my ATG fans have been bumping Madonna lately.
The Madonna.
She's on fire. How you guys doing? Episode 55. Let's just jump right into it.
55, dude.
We got the ATG boys back.
It's just us.
Me and Brandon both kind of agreed that for every like 2 or 3 guests we have, we got to just have one with just me.
Solo, yeah.
That's how we started off, and I don't know. I just feel like it's different whenever you have a guest because you put all the focus and attention on them. That you
Yeah.
kind of just like.
Yeah, no.
It just depends on who we have on, but like when it's just me and you, like the conversation could go to left field, and I don't feel bad about it.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not like taking away from anybody or.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's good to have you back, man.
Yeah,
it's the day after St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's.
I don't know when this is gonna post, but
Yeah.
we're still
kicking.
We're still kicking. We're still rock and rolling. Episode
Still.
55. Thank you guys for the ones who have stuck it out this long.
Yeah.
And especially those of you guys who subscribed. It's it really does mean a lot when you guys actually do subscribe. Helps our channel out.
Yeah.
You know, if we get monetized one day, we gotta have a certain amount of subscribers. But honestly, the fact that we even have more than one viewer is like makes me happy. Because we're just a bunch of momos.
We're just a bunch of idiots doing this.
But how have you been, man? There's a lot going on in the world today. I mean, we got March Madness going on.
March Madness. Yeah, some good
the
UFC
Lobo basketball
fights.
team flopped.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We still love you.
Nah.
Wrestling.
Yeah, I
We got wrestling finals tonight. Shout out to Real Woods. Real Woods made it to the finals. He's from Albuquerque. He went to high school in another state, but he's repping Albuquerque. He's gonna take it this year.
Yeah.
So I'm really rooting for him. And then I'm a Penn State fan, so even though I love Real Woods, he's on Iowa. I'm all Penn State. They got like 5 guys in the finals or 4 guys. So as
Penn
a
State
team,
does?
I want Penn State to win, but I want Real to win.
His individual.
Yeah. And then Spencer Lee got upset. For those of you guys don't know, Spencer Lee
Got pinned.
but if he would have won this tournament, he would have been the best NCAA wrestler of all time. 4 years he's been undefeated. This would have been his 4th national title, and he was going to get his 100th win in a row. And this sophomore came out of nowhere and stuck him. That just shows, man.
Anything can happen.
Anything could happen. It doesn't matter. No one is invincible. You could have the biggest thing around you, all that.
Except for John, dude.
John Jones. Shout out to John Jones for pulling it off.
He did it.
I'm happy for that guy, man. Even though John has his past and, you know, like, everyone likes to bag on him for it and stuff like that, I think from the times I've encountered him,
Same.
he's always been genuine and nice.
Yeah, he's always.
And I
wanted to
judge
take a
someone by how
picture.
they treat me, you know what I mean? So,
He's always wanted to, he's always down to take a picture, shake your hand.
right.
You know.
He's
so-
never been like a jerk
No.
or like, you know, oh, bro, get away from me, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Or he's just like said, what's up?
Now he's the GOAT, dude.
Bought me a couple shots. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's just back in the day he would go out a lot more, but now he seems like he's a lot more locked in,
Yeah.
especially after COVID. Like he's just been,
Yeah, helping the city and stuff.
yeah. He's just like one of those guys that you just can't have alcohol. Some guys, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Like they're just like perfect, but as soon as they get like a little tipsy, they just turn into this other
Yeah.
thing. Because if you look at all the times that he's gotten in trouble, it's always been alcohol involved.
Yeah.
So I think he just, as long as we just keep him with. After his match, they were like, Dana White.
I know, he's all, let's get him a plane
He's all,
back
we
to
got him a
Albuquerque.
yeah, he's all, get him straight to the freaking plane. Because they already know, dude. Like, remember last time?
Yeah.
He was there for one day. They're like, you can't have John Jones in Vegas for one day. Look, damn.
Hope he's living his best life.
Yeah. But, I don't know, man. There's a lot going on with UFC.
Yeah,
It's hard because to not jump around because there's so much going on at once.
There's a lot of stuff
But
going on.
let's start with UFC because there's fights tonight.
Yeah, got Leon Edwards versus
Kamaru.
Usman.
Kamaru Usman.
I think Usman wins.
So it's a trilogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usman beat him the first time, and then Leon Edwards head kicked him last time. Now they're fighting in the UK,
Yep.
where Leon is from.
Yeah.
And this will determine who's the best out of
I think Usman's gonna win. Usman was winning that whole fight, the first one, and then he just got complacent.
You got Kamaru winning?
I do.
Yeah, me too. I want Leon to win though.
I like Leon. I don't know. It's a big
Marty
fight.
Snoosman. What does Kobe call him?
Yeah, Marty or what is it? Snoozman.
Yeah, Marty Snoosman. And so I don't know. I really don't care. I
Yeah.
feel like that weight class is kind of
Stagnant.
dry right
Yeah.
now. Unless Kamzat steps up or Bo Nickel or one of those guys starts moving into that territory,
I think Bo
it'll get more
Nickel's
exciting.
Isn't he heavier?
Bo Nickel
185, right?
is 185 Izzy's weight class?
Yeah.
No, he's one below.
I thought he was Izzy's.
Is he in Izzy's?
I think so.
Wow.
Because someone said he's gonna fight. He would be a bad matchup for Padilla. I don't know if that's just
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because the reason I was thinking he was in Usman's weight class is because Kamzat was
Oh yeah.
was calling Bo Nickel out. But Hamzat's moving up a weight, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, so anyways, we got those two fighting. It's a coin toss, but I think from the way the record looks, it looks like Kamaru Usman should win.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah.
And then you got Colby Covington as the backup, which no one saw. That came out of nowhere. No
Yeah.
press, no nothing. They just have the weigh-ins, and Colby Covington weighs in all shredded.
just shows up 170.
That's like a weird thing that's going on with him because you get the loudest mouth in the UFC, the biggest press guy,
Yeah.
completely silent after the
No, after he got
Jorge
sucker
Hospital.
punched.
Not one interview, nothing. And I'm like wondering why.
Yeah.
Because Jorge Masvidal's all over the place talking crap, still doing it. Like, it hasn't been silence on both sides.
Yeah.
It's just been from him. So I think it has to be like a court thing.
So yeah, I think it has to be a legal thing for him because who was the one? Was it Bob Menery that he sent like.
Yeah. So Bob Menery was with the Nalk boys at like Catch or something, like a food place.
With Kobe,
And
right?
They had Kobe on as a guest. And so they were all eating dinner. And then I guess Bob Menery like sent a text to Jorge Masvidal like, yo, I'm here with, what's his name?
Come.
I don't think he knew that he was going to jump him, but he was just saying like, hey, I'm here with your boy at blah, blah, blah. Like, and then Jorge Masvidal like showed up with like a ski mask and just straight up like sucker punched him.
That's jacked out, dude.
What I don't like about that is like,
They just fought.
they just fought and he didn't do jack.
He got his ass whooped.
Like, he didn't even,
Yeah,
like,
he
he
got-
just looked, so it's like, dude, come on, bro. Like, if you really care that much, you want to beat this guy, show it in the ring.
Yeah.
Don't show up with a ski mask and sucker punch him and make
And
him
run
lose
away.
his tooth.
And then run away.
That's ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
That's ghetto. But,
Riff.
yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I hope that it doesn't get canceled
Yeah.
because I would like to see, I would actually like to see Leon Edwards win in the UK.
And Gaethje fights tonight too.
And we haven't even talked like about the Volkanovski fight.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that.
It's been usually when we do podcasts, me and Brandon, it's UFC,
Yeah.
music festivals,
Well.
wrestling,
Wrestling.
or party stories. I'm just kidding. No, not that many party stories. Or crazy ex-girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm all we got. You know who you are. You out there. I'm just kidding. I got peace with all my ex-girlfriends. That's actually a fact. That I know of.
Yeah, you know.
I don't
yeah.
have like I've never had to
Animosity.
deal with like breakup drama where like some girls like on social media like bad. You know how like
Yeah.
people deal with that
Yeah.
and they go crazy. Like I've always been cordial,
Yeah.
which is actually a blessing because that'll like mess a guy. That'll mess a guy up.
Yeah.
You know. But it also like some guys deserve it too. Like you treat your
Yeah,
girl
that
like
is
crap or
true.
you cheat. Like I've never cheated or anything, so I think that's why.
Yeah.
Because, like, mainly the girls that, like, lash out all crazy are the ones
Yeah,
that
that-
cheated on.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah, I could say the same.
I got a clean conscience.
Same, bro. Same.
Oh, yeah! Little Brandon. Off the streets.
I know I got plucked.
Brandon's, off the streets now. He's on lock.
And I'm on lock.
He's actually chained to the table right now. His girlfriend, told me. His girlfriend said he can only do the podcast and he's got to come straight home. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nikki, you're cool.
Yeah,
I
Nikki's
like you.
cool. Nikki's funny.
We just got to give our boys crap whenever they get locked down because Anytime they like, we always like use it as a dig. Like if you can't make it for any reason, we're all, oh, of course, Brandon's taken.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, I bet you Brandon ain't letting him go out tonight.
It's always a little dig.
Yeah. I'm all saying that and I have a girlfriend.
I know.
But Kiana's cool. One thing
Yeah.
about me and Kiana is we'll like give each other our like own friend days. Like tonight, I already told her I'm gonna be watching the wrestling with the guys and probably going with Laguna and Danny to somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause she knows what it's like to be like the fifth wheel or whatever. So
Yeah.
like she's like, just let me know and I'll go do my thing. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Holla.
No. That's like how me and Nikki are too.
You guys are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause she's got like her friends. Like there's been nights where me and you have been out together, and then you guys will like reunite at the end of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's not bad at all, and it's good.
That's good, man. You look good. You look happy.
I'm very happy.
You look like you've even lost some weight.
I have,
like,
dude.
You look like you look healthy.
Getting back into it.
That's good, man. You've been doing jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, or?
I have not. I need to be more consistent. I've been more consistent with the gym at work, though. I need to just buckle down and go to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it I haven't been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks to jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, for a while there, I was going pretty frequent in the mornings to the morning class before work.
Yeah.
And I just haven't been.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You said that you cut back on the beer, though, huh?
Oh, I haven't drank. Yeah, I think the last time I had a beer was
like a couple mixed drinks.
Was the other night when we had that cider.
Yeah.
That was the first time I really kind of had a beer.
The same year I drink. I got sick actually from that wheat beer that I drank.
Really?
It gave me a stomach infection or something like that. Because after that night, my stomach was bothering me, and I finally went to the doctor, and they said I had like some type of stomach infection. So I've been on like heavy antibiotics all week.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is my first beer. I mean, this isn't beer. This is Gatorade. I always like enjoy like rewarding myself like with like a beer or something like that for the pod, because then it makes it like more enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like just like a kind of like a something to drink.
Yeah, and then it makes you more social and just have a good time.
Yeah, one beer don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's why I like glad that like our guests. You guys don't know. Sometimes we'll just like take like take a shot or something like that before,
loosen up the
and usually like after that like our guests like chill out.
They chill, yeah. It's like when you put a camera in front of someone, they kind of like
right
get a little nervous.
Because a lot of people that we have on the podcast aren't like celebrities or like performers, or like most of them are like close friends.
Yeah.
Like if you guys watch our podcast, like we even said it from the beginning, we're gonna start internally and we're gonna grow out and expand out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if you look at our first 50 episodes, we've only had like 4 or 5 like external guests that we kind of don't really know outside of
our
what they do, right? But I think that's why why we have so many views and stuff, is because everyone knows everyone and we're all like, you know,
connected. Yeah.
Oh, what's that person up to? Or you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I think that's cool. I think that makes our podcast a lot different than a lot of others.
I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of started with. I think that's how we kind of got a little bit of our whoever watches our videos.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because it's like we want to create like the environment of like we're all friends, we're all in one big circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anyone that we get on, I want them to feel like family.
Yeah.
Or know that they already are family coming onto the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Make it feel comfortable.
It's cool. I think we got a good system where like every 4 or 5 episodes we'll get on like a external someone who we don't know, and I think it's like good practice for us.
Yeah, it is.
With just conversation on like, I don't know anything about this person, but how do I get to know them?
Yeah. How can we navigate this conversation?
Yeah, it's hard though when you first meet the guests that same day.
They come up and you're like, oh shoot. What do you like? We don't know what to expect.
You don't know their sense of humor. You don't know like last episode we had a decon on.
Yeah.
And he's a Mormon. I didn't know, and like I would like made a joke or something, and he was like, "I'm Mormon." I was like,
"My bad."
Yeah, I didn't like do it. It
wasn't bad,
but it was just like I don't know anything about this person. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. It's fun though, huh?
It is fun.
You just get to like unwrap it as it goes.
Yeah. See how this person is and what like what makes him tick a little bit more.
I can't wait till the first Against the Grain mid podcast fight. Just kidding. There's gonna be one. There's gonna be one out of like the 1,000 where like a guest leaves or something.
You have to. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see who it is.
We'll have to see.
No, I don't like making other people look bad because then it makes me look bad.
Yeah, it makes us look like we're like unprofessional and don't really care. You know?
Well, I don't want to be known as like a
I don't want to be
clout guy
or wasting people's time.
Like drama, like causing drama for views.
Yeah.
It seems like that's like how a lot of podcasts are going these days.
Yeah,
like people are just causing drama on their podcast or fights or whatever, and then they just know people are gonna click it.
Yeah.
Like a perfect example is like the No Jumper podcast with Adam23.
I don't know who that is.
He has like tattoos. He's like an OnlyFans guy with his girl. His girl's like famous on OnlyFans, but they have a hip hop podcast, and so they have like they're known for like having hip hop artists and whatnot. But lately, like they have like a bunch of subgroups on it, and they just all start fights with each other. And like Adam23 like recently just went on a podcast and fired an employee mid podcast.
Oh shit.
But you know what I mean? Like he could have just done like privately, but like for the views or whatever, he just like was like called him out and like fired him on the spot. And now everyone's like sharing it and
see, that's not cool. Even if it's real or fake.
You just get your hands muddy, dude. And like once you get your hands muddy, then it spreads everywhere and then you just become known for that.
Yeah.
That's why people probably don't want to be on their show anymore because they're like, is this going to turn into like a drama thing?
Yeah, it's like kind of staged, and that's why I like watching. Like I know we bring them up a lot, like Joe Rogan's and stuff like that. Like they have arguments, but it's not like
it's done professionally.
I don't think anyone's left is. Well, I think the only one that was kind of crazy was the Brandon Schaub. They told him to stop fighting.
With Brandon Schaub, yeah, but that was like just a come-to moment, like a friend to friend. It wasn't like a fight.
No.
It was more just like, how do we tell our friend the hard truth that he doesn't want to hear?
Yeah, and then I guess he didn't even plan to tell him that. It just
he says he kind of regrets that, huh?
Yeah, he did. He said.
I don't know, man. Should we talk about Brandon Schaub?
No.
I'm going to just say it. I don't mind Brandon Schaub. I don't think, like, he doesn't, like, bug me as much as other people. But I think what Brandon Schaub's downfall or the reason why he gets so much backlash and so much hate is he refuses to acknowledge anything. And he's just like, I'm just going to keep on moving. Like, F the haters. Like, they don't know if haters were whatever, they would be where I'm at. But it's one thing to like ignore like your haters, but it's another thing to like admit any faults at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing that he does.
Or listen to the people that
he just doesn't admit anything wrong ever, and it's just always, and it's just like, dude.
Oh, hunky dory.
Yeah, and after a while, people are like, dude, is this guy for real?
Yeah.
I don't care though. Like some people, like there's whole YouTube pages dedicated to like Brandon Schaub, like takes of him just being an idiot. But you know, it's like more drama.
It's all drama stuff.
So I don't know. Joe Rogan, I think where Brandon Schaub messed up more than anything is I think he shouldn't have gotten into stand-up comedy.
No.
I think he surrounded himself with all these comedians and all these people that he was hanging out with them like how we do. We have beers with the boys, and he would make them laugh, and they would have a good time, and they convinced him that he was funny. You know, so he had this false perception.
Even Joe said he just needs to stick with podcasting. Joe Rogan said that.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan's the same guy who convinced him to quit fighting and start stand-up.
Yeah.
So it's like, Joe's the one who literally told him, you could do this, man. You could make a career out of this. So when you hear that from Joe Rogan, you're like, wow, maybe I'm like something. Like maybe... But he wasn't, dude. And maybe he still could be. I'm not saying that he can't, but I don't know. I think you're either funny or you're not. Well, I don't think you learn funny like a fight, like a martial art.
No, you
just are funny or you're not. Theo Von doesn't even have to try funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one because I think I think he didn't listen to Joe Rogan when he said don't put out your special. I think do not do it, not yet. Or like work on things, and then he just dropped a freaking special. Yeah,
I don't know. There's so much YouTube drama around that guy.
Oh yeah, like the Tiger Valley.
You know who the best YouTuber is ever, and like who I almost admire the most? And it kind of reminds me of like our channel because we do like zero editing. Like we'll do minimal editing,
Yeah.
minimal everything. But like this guy, his name's Penguins.
Never heard of him.
He has a channel. His YouTube channel's called Penguins, but his name is like Moist Critical. And he looks like Jesus. He has long white hair, and he's literally just with the monitor and in his room, and he just goes on live and he just like does takes on things, like opinions on things. No mic, no nothing. He has like 10 million followers on YouTube.
Damn.
And
Never heard
but
of him.
he's just popular just because of his like authenticity and like
Yeah, the way he does.
he doesn't even
carries
have like
himself.
editing. He doesn't have like clickbait. Like he's just like just the realest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why he has such a big following. And I feel like that's like kind of what I want to aspire like our podcast to keep
be
doing.
Yeah, just to be like as organic as possible.
Yeah. And then like I don't know, man. Like we've edited a little bit. Like we have a Rodecaster that we use sometimes.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I just don't even feel like editing anything.
Yeah, just
Like
putting
I
it out
honestly like I'm like already so stressed out with work and everything that it's fun doing this. But when I'm spending an extra 2 or 3 hours editing after, it's not fun.
there. Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of podcasts like fail to make it past 10 episodes because it just gets exhausting. You know what I mean?
Editing. and
Yeah.
everything,
So like
yeah.
with us, I would rather us just keep having fun, the quality be down a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know at least we're continuing to do it.
Yeah. No, exactly. We're consistent.
Like, would you rather have 10 episodes with the best quality ever and that's it? Or would you rather have 100 episodes where it's not the best quality of sound, but, like, you're still getting content?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get an editor. Or, I mean, I know Kosi volunteered. He's helped us with a couple. Like, I bet you if we asked, we could, but, we'll see, man.
Yeah, I'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I my focus is, like, let's do, well, we have, like, I don't know if you guys... Well, I shouldn't say it. But we got some big things coming.
Yeah.
Got some big things coming this summer, guys. And, you know, just a little hint is you guys are going to be able to access our merch a lot more easier
Yeah.
with the click of a button. You do the rest. You get the hint.
You get the hint.
Click ATG.
Click ATG. Oh,
But,
dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited for the summer. I'm
Same.
excited for just the weather to change. We just got the time change. Our days are longer now.
Finally. But we lost that hour of sleep, dog.
Yeah.
I love that hour of sleep.
That was a hard week last week. I
Dude.
was wondering why I was so tired.
It was like long. Was that sleep long? Like last week long? Or
Yeah.
was that just me?
Well, just because the days felt longer.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm
it's still
Jesus.
daytime.
Yeah.
But
And then this freaking little snowstorm we got here.
yeah. So it's been snowing like the last 2 days in Albuquerque. And what are we, March 16th, 17th?
Yeah. Late winter.
We always get one last one like this.
Well, this is our first one. We haven't really got anything this year.
Well, the mountains have been getting
Mountains, but not like not
In
in the
Albuquerque.
valley. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We're gonna tear it up this summer. Go riding bikes again.
Bikes, yeah.
Bust out the bike. Do you still have that one, or did you sell it?
No, I sold it. I think we get. I don't want like a. I don't need that thing.
Like such a high one. You
Yeah.
should just get a regular Specialized one like me.
That's what I'm gonna get because we don't. I didn't really. I rode it, but I didn't ride
Not
it
as
too
much as what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Like, you get your money worth.
Exactly.
Just get a freaking regular Specialized mountain bike, and they're like $500. And I think they even have like payment plans at Sports
I
Systems.
kind of want to just get like a. I kind of want a roadster though too. Because we didn't really do that much mountain biking.
Just get this one. It could ride on the road too.
That is true.
Like at least like you could do both.
Yeah, you're
Just
right.
don't get those ones with the big old fat tires.
No.
Like this one, at least you could do both, and you're not like.
Yeah.
Because the road one, you hit a little grain of sand, and you're just like, it's like kind of like a.
Yeah, you just.
I don't know. I like to
I don't know. We'll shop
hit a little
around.
jumps on the dirt.
Yeah, we'll shop around. See what they have.
You don't gotta cry, bro.
I'm sad.
What's
It's gonna
going
be
on?
sad. No, I just yawned, dude.
Brandon. Everyone says Brandon always looks tired on the pod.
I am, bro. I'm tired.
Bro, Brandon's looks
Dude,
tired.
it's because it's always warm in here, bro.
It is.
It's
My house is very cozy.
It's like cozy in here, dude. And then we have the lights dimmed, and I'm just like,
And then we got the candle lit.
I know, dude. I don't know why, dude. Like when I get your house, I always just get like,
Want to just take a nap
especially on my old bed.
on the futon.
That was my old bed.
Yeah, that is. It's got like a pole sticking out.
Dude,
everything.
it's still
Brandon's just
comfy.
like, whatever.
Then Josh would hear my 5 alarms go off.
Oh, I hate when this guy stays over. Hate it. This guy has alarms for like a whole hour. And he doesn't even like, it doesn't even phase him. And I'm wide awake in the other room.
Brandon, shut up, I hear.
So his alarm goes off at like 8 a.m. to like 10 a.m. And he's like, oh, I slept in. I feel good. And I'm like, I've been up since 8 a.m. when you set your damn alarm.
I know Nikki hates it, but she's like, only 2 alarms. Well, shit, I won't wake up.
Does she just wake you up?
Eventually, yeah, she gets all pissed. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, me and Kiana,
She gets mad when I do that.
her alarm goes off sometimes actually. But it's just it's a loud, annoying one.
Really?
I'm like, oh, I hate this. She's like, oh, my bad. And then she goes right back to sleep and I'm like, I guess I'm just going to get up and work out.
Yeah. I don't know why I sleep so heavy, dude. I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't know why.
Do you take anything before you go to bed? You know what I think? I think over the years you've trained yourself to snooze your alarm.
Probably.
And I think your brain is just like, it's
like normal.
Yeah. Like I think you've just hit the snooze button and so your brain is used to just falling back asleep.
Yeah.
So when you hear it, it's just like.
Because I know if I have something important at work and I have to get up, like I'll wake up before my alarm. If that makes sense. Maybe because I'm thinking about it.
Wow.
Because like if there's something like a big I have to do at work, like I'll wake up before my alarm goes off. But if there's like, it's like a chill day and it's gonna be like a chill day, like I'll be up.
Yeah. I don't know. I wake up like pretty quick. Every now and then I'll snooze it, but
I got these new lights in my room, and I don't do it when Nikki stays over because she'll get all pissed. But it would piss me off if that happened. But it Bluetooth to my lights or to my phone, so I can set an alarm. So like I have the lights come on, and that wakes me up right away.
does it?
Yeah, because lights will wake.
Don't
me
snooze that one though.
up. You can't. The lights just turn on.
But I'm just saying, don't train yourself to sleep
No.
with lights on now.
No,
you know
but-
how you did your alarm?
No, I can't, dude. That's one thing I can't. Like I think because when I was little, my mom, that's how she woke me up.
What? With the light?
Yeah, she'd just turn on the light and then leave, and I'll be like, oh,
Oh. Roxy.
why would you do this to me?
We need to get our moms on the podcast.
We should. When's Mother's Day? We should do it for like a Mother's
I'm
Day
wondering,
special.
it's like in May.
That'd be
Hannah's
fun.
in town too. I was wanting to get her on.
Hannah's. Oh, she's
Little
like
sis.
spring break.
She's just came for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
But she's super shy. But I would.
I think Hannah would talk.
Yeah, she would. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Because Hannah has like two sides, like super, super shy.
And then super outgoing.
And then super crazy weird, like
Yeah.
probably be doing chicken dance. Like you don't know which Hannah you're gonna get. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna ask her like if she wants to do it by herself or if she wants to like bring like Chachi or one of her close
Yeah.
friends.
On.
Just like
Just talk.
give them a little beer.
A little beer.
Hannah's 21 now.
I know, dude.
Give her a
It's
shot.
crazy.
Make her spill the beans.
So how's Chris's?
Yeah. Tell us what's really going on.
Over there in the state of New Mexico, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She's already looking bloated. She's been drinking all the beers. I'm just kidding. I'm also, how are the honky fests? No, I'm just kidding.
How are the hockey fest?
How's the rodeo hoedown? No, I'm just kidding. I like cruises. We're actually going to go stay a night with her, I think, on Sunday, Monday.
Oh, nice.
And then we're going to go to El Paso. We're going to go watch Greta Van Fleet. Yeah!
Oh, you and Kiana?
Yeah. And that's it, man. I don't have to go back till Thursday and have a 6-day weekend.
Nice, bro. Nice.
I base my vacations off of when we're not, like, busy at work.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just worked out that the concert was this week.
Yeah.
But
Dude, they're sick. Greta Van Fleet's sick.
yeah, I think, dude, rock concerts are fun.
His voice kills me.
So, funny story, we were actually supposed to see Greta Van Fleet like in November. And so me and Kiana went, we got a room in El Paso, we're all happy, we drove there. And Kiana's like taking a shower, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Dutch Bros, get us some coffee just so we're like awake, because we drove that day.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, come back, get me whatever. So we went, or I went, and I'm like in line at the coffee place, and he's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good, we just drove in from Albuquerque. He's like,
Yeah.
no way, what are you doing? I'm like, we're gonna go to a concert. He's all, it's not Greta Van Fleet, is it? I was like, yeah, it is. So, dude, they canceled.
Oh my god.
He's all, the singer just put it on Instagram. He blew his eardrum out. I was like, oh. And so sure enough, we didn't even check our phones, but he had put out that he's canceling the last leg of his tour. And Duran Jones was going to open for them.
Are they still opening?
No.
Oh,
That's what I've heard. I was like, I like them more almost.
Dude, Duran Jones is sick.
But dude, I just like went all sad with Dutch Bros to the hotel, and I'm like,
Kiana.
how am I going to tell her without her getting sad?
At least you had coffee.
But dude, we ended up having at least you had coffee. Yeah, at least we had coffee. But dude, we ended up going to El Paso downtown. And we went to this like fancy. We went to a speakeasy.
Oh, nice.
So we found some like hidden place, and then from there we went to this like fancy steak restaurant. But I got like a trout, and then they have those motorized scooters, those battery, and we were riding one on the same one.
Oh, nice.
With the buzz, we're all woo! No, actually, I was all stressed out because I was driving. Kiana was like, woo! Like not caring.
Don't hit a rock.
I was like, I better not kill us. Those things get it, dude.
They're scary.
And they're like a Tesla, like 0 to 100.
Like, yeah.
But it was, I mean, we just make the most of it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go back round 2.
Nice. That'll be fun, dude.
El Paso is like actually nice, dude.
El Paso is nice.
Like right where their baseball park is at, like the
Yeah.
Chihuahua Stadium or wherever that is.
That's a nice stadium, too.
It's like a clean area where there's not that many homeless people compared to here.
Yeah, no. They all send them here, dude. California.
Shout out to all the ATG hobos who stole my hoodies.
Dude, I want to see them, dude.
I had over 30 hoodies against the grain.
And
That day I bought them.
We
I had them in the back seat of my car for
You donated them.
an hour.
You donated them.
I came upstairs. I was like, I'm just gonna go take a shower. Blah blah blah. I didn't even think about it. Came back down, gone. I'm like,
I want to see Crazy Ralph, dude, by Chick-fil-A wearing one.
I know. It's okay, guys. I guess we can't say that we didn't donate to the homeless.
Yeah.
In some way. Gave them all hoodies, I guess. If you guys, okay, this is actually a challenge to our fans. If you see a homeless person wearing Against the Grain merch, take a picture or video of them, and we'll give you 2 free merch sets. A shirt and a hoodie. If you guys do that for us, I will hook you up. Because we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, so... But I'm honestly curious, like, where they're at. Because there's 30 hoodies just into the abyss.
Where are they at now? I'm just kidding. We should put Apple tags on them.
Right? Just track them down.
Oh, that'll be funny.
We should, like, tell them, like, we'll give you a free hoodie if you help us promote the pod.
Yeah, just run around. Never
all
take it
against
off.
the grain!
Never take it off.
Never take it off. You can never take this off.
For a hot spicy. I'm just kidding.
I've thought about getting someone, like, from the streets here or something like that on the pod.
Fun.
It would, but
Like,
it's a liability, bro.
That's sketchy, dude. Yeah.
Because a lot of these people, almost like over 50% of them have mental
disabilities,
issues.
Yeah.
And like there'll be someone who's completely fine one second, and then all of a sudden they're punching holes and you're all freaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I understand. Yeah.
But part of me likes that thrill. You know, I like want it. I'm not like. I like chaos.
I have to have my gun on me, dude.
Is that something mentally wrong? Like I like crave. I get bored easy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I'm like stagnant or sometimes I'll put myself in situations where I like don't know the outcome just so I'm not bored.
I think you like the adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Maybe the adrenaline for sure, because you look at the sports I like all of those adrenaline sports, but I think, dude, I don't know. I've actually really been curious if I have ADHD, like undiagnosed. Because I've been seeing like a lot of symptoms of like ADHD, people with ADHD, and it's like literally the way my mind works. And like I get anxiety, and like I'll have like certain things that like I'm just always like this. Like my brain is like it's hard for me to like sit down and
like focus.
Yes, like, and that's why I do so good at my job, because I'm always doing 10 things at the same time.
Yeah, so you always have something to work on.
Right, but I feel like I've like controlled it enough to where like I can kind of get away with people not knowing I have it. But like I feel like I might have like undiagnosed. I don't know. My mom said that when I was little, they were almost positive that I had it, but they didn't want me to go to a doctor and get diagnosed because they didn't want me being on all kinds of meds.
Yeah.
So they're just like, let me be hyper. I'm all while elementary. You look at videos of me, I'm like, ¡se la mató! I'm all jump off walls.
Top of the roof.
I'm like, siéntate pa' acá, tú. I'm like speaking Spanish. I'm like, what the Mom, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but you know, like, I literally was like bilingual whenever I was like 3 years old, like off the road.
I was bilingual.
I was like, I knew half Spanish, but I was like, hey, sarapata, puto. And now, I think honestly because of my injuries and stuff, it's like worn me down enough to where I'm not like
Yeah, you
at
can't
my
be
full
as
hype. I'm always like not sleeping well, so I'm kind of like running on low energy.
You're always hurting.
Yeah, so it
Something's
keeps me
wrong.
down like a notch.
Yeah.
Whereas if I was like completely healthy, I'd probably be like
Going freaking.
too much, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like kind of chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah, maybe get on some meds here when I get older. Just kidding.
Nah. Get on the NAD drips.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm on the NAD vitamin drips. What else about it? I took an ice bath earlier right before you came.
You
I've been
love
doing
things.
those like. I'll usually do them like twice a week.
Twice a week.
I'll do it like on Monday night
Or like
when
3
it hits
minutes
me.
or what?
Like 15 minutes.
Damn.
10 to 15. After the first 2 minutes, you just go numb.
Yeah.
But
you
the
do.
first 2 minutes, you're like, oh my god, like
This
your
bur-
legs
like
just
burns.
hurt. Yeah, your legs hurt bad. Your legs and your hands,
Yeah.
because that's where you get the least amount of blood flow. And like the first thing I do when I get in that is I just go straight in head and I just hold my breath for like 20 seconds. And just let it just, and then I'll come out and then I'll just sit in there for like 15 minutes. And then when I get out, I just like, I'm numb. I don't feel nothing for like 5 minutes. But then after 5 minutes, I start like shivering, dude. Like I could not warm up. So I'm like shivering for like an hour. Like, but sometimes I'll just like get in a hot shower right after.
Yeah.
Or I'll like drive in the car and put the heater on and it feels good.
Just chill. Listen to music.
But it feels good, man. It like wakes my mind up.
Yeah.
Like when you ice your brain, your head for like 30 seconds and then you bring it out. Just imagine all the blood that's flowing back.
Yeah.
Gets the people going.
It's provocative.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I mean, I don't know. People are like, oh, ice baths are just, it's a placebo. It's a...
I don't think so.
Like, whether it is or not, it feels good and it feels
I don't think
refreshed.
I don't think a doctor would be saying it's a placebo effect.
Yeah, I mean, what does ice do? Like, when you have an injury, what do? You put ice on the injury to help with the blood flow.
What was his name? Dr. Huberman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of research on that stuff.
What does he say about it?
I don't want to misquote him. I forget. But it's like, it's pretty good. It's really good for a lot of things, he says. I think it's like 11 minutes a week. Like, if like total. Like, it has like, I want to say it has like some effect on your heart. And
It
it
like helps your body
decreases-
produce certain proteins
Yeah,
or
and it
something.
like decreases your chances of something
Like
to do
immune
with your heart.
system.
Something like that. No, it's with your heart. I know.
Oh, your heart. Because it like shocks it enough to where it like keeps
I don't know. He explained it on one of the podcasts, and I just don't want to mess up what he said, because...
Hey, by the way, what's on your shirt? Because I'm sure people are wondering who are those people.
No, it's Tom Brady when he got all drunk at the when he won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, and he
Yeah.
threw the Lombardi trophy.
Dang. You're like me in that way where we'll have graphic tees and
Yeah.
just like epic moments.
Yeah,
Like I have that Tyler the Creator mugshot.
that would kill me.
Or I have the last episode, if you guys watch the pod, the last episode with D-Con. I had a shirt with Vince Staples and Isaiah Rashad
That one's cool with the
sitting on the
bunny.
Easter Bunny's lap or something. Like, doesn't make sense, but...
I have one. I need to start wearing it more. It's of Hasbullah, and he's on a 4-wheeler.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
We should have worn them. I have a Hasbullah one, but it's of the Pope holding him up.
Oh yeah.
We'll wear our Hasbullah shirts next.
I know that
next
Hasbullah's
episode.
doing a American tour, dude. I love Hasbullah.
I love Hasbullah too. Kiana, I have to like, cause she thinks that like we're just making fun of him because he's like little or whatever.
I like him.
But
cool.
he's like a funny guy.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why he's like so big because he has the funniest like reels.
Yeah.
Like he just does funny things on camera.
He
Like
needs to
hilarious.
He needs to be Beetlejuice.
My favorite is the one that's like most recent and they take him skydiving.
Oh, he's all.
And did you see him like warming up? He's
Yeah.
like all happy.
He's all scared.
And then it shows
though.
him, and he's like holding onto his leg. And then at the last cut of the scene, it's like, and I'm free.
He's all
free fall. He's all.
his little goggles, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I wanted to go do a meet and greet. I told Nikki at the beginning of the week, I was like, let's go to LA for the weekend, you know, because I'm off on Monday. And she's like, you're an idiot to go meet him. I'm in LA. I was like,
My girl would say the same thing.
but Hasbulla.
I know. I don't think we realize how far Dagestan is.
Yeah,
And
Russia.
like how rare it is that he's in the United States.
Yeah.
The Nelk boys really put him on the map.
Yeah, he was.
They went all the way to, but like that Nelk YouTube video
Yeah.
where they went to be with Hasbulla, where they threw him out the window, like
That was
those
funny.
had the most views ever.
Yeah.
And then Hasbulla like chasing the cat, like
He's all
just like.
His
But
little laugh.
so
Like-
they messed up because Hasbulla, like they said, he like loves cats, and so Kyle from the Nelk, he's like the
Yeah.
head guy from Nelk.
Yeah.
They were like trying to, because they knew he was coming to the U.S. and you know how he like hosted them, so they were
Yeah.
gonna kind of host Hasbulla, and they were trying to think of things for them to do with him because Hasbulla can't party.
Well, he's 21.
I know, but like
Yeah,
his
you know,
religion,
just-
everything.
yeah.
He doesn't even take pictures like with like girls.
Yeah.
So all of like the Nelk things, like go out, party club, like they can't do any of that.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, he likes dogs or he likes cats, but they messed up. They filled
Got
the
him
room.
dogs.
They
the
filled a room
puppies.
full of dogs,
Yeah.
and he's afraid of dogs.
He's
He's
always
like,
like,
ah!
I like
He's
how he
like,
talks when he says English. He's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
oh shit. See, Hasbulla, at least he's trying to learn English.
Yeah. No. He goes, oh, no.
He's like, hello, how are you? Good night. He like just says like random things at once. Like you could tell he has like a live feed and he's like
Yeah.
cutting onions. He's like, hello, how are you? Good night. Like that's not even sentences.
I was telling Nikki, I was like, imagine just like leaving like a bar, like a restaurant, you get an Uber and it's Hasbulla driving you.
That would be funny. I would know I'm screwed. I'm like, okay, we're running from the cops today. He's like, that's the police. I know they are. Like if you like watch the.
Oh yeah, and he's like,
They're all, was that a cop? He's like, yes, I'm certain they're following us. And he's all,
He's all, we'll give the Americans them. To them.
And then he like laughs.
And I know they get all scared. They're home.
He's bigger than Khabib, and I think he's bigger than Islam.
Oh yeah.
He like really put them on the freaking map, dude. But what I was going back to is like, you know how the Nelk and them did that video? Well, and you know how they're always selling merch? So they did like a merch collab, like Full Send with Hasbulla.
Yeah.
And they made over $1 million, and
Yeah.
they gave Hasbulla half
Half.
of it and just gave it to him.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like imagine, like you host them for one time, and then like that's like why those groups are doing so good is because they feed into each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're not like competitive. They're like, we're better if we each do good. Like
And
we'll
we
make
could
you look
come up
good.
together. Yeah.
And Dana White, same thing.
Oh, Dana White's
Like
for
Dana
signing
White-
against the UFC.
Like you look at Happy Dad,
Yeah.
Seltzer. Like I think Happy Dad is gonna be like the next White Claw. I really do.
They're all right.
I mean, I haven't tried them. I don't even know where to get them. But I'm just saying the overall brand is
Yeah.
growing like significantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The full.
And then
set,
now they're talking about
yeah.
doing a Happy Mom, like for Mother's Day.
That'd be cool.
So they're like branching out to like the
Yeah.
bigger audience. You know what I mean? And then I'm sure like over time they get better with their.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking like just as a brand. Period. I haven't tried the product. They've done a good job.
of promoting. Like
Yeah.
they're with the right people and. Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Like you talk about like all the business guys and stuff like that.
Dana.
Or it's crazy to think like what Logan Paul's done with Prime.
Oh yeah.
That's hard to do, man. I think with them getting that UFC deal is making them a huge competitor to Gatorade.
And Body Armor. Both of them.
Powerade.
I still love Powerade, dude.
I'm just saying, like, the cool thing for kids to get now isn't Gatorade.
No,
it's
it's
Prime.
It's
Like, if the kid goes to a gas station and gets Prime, they're cool.
Dude, there still will never be those commercials like Gatorade did when they're sweating that blue, the orange, you know.
I don't know.
You know, I've never seen anything that you know that was iconic promotion when Jordan's sweating all the Gatorade out.
At the time, it was the best.
Yeah, still one of the
But
best
it's just crazy, like,
in my opinion.
the world has changed to, like, YouTube now.
No, yeah,
So, like, kids, they don't even know who Michael Jordan is.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, like, how,
I'm
like, the
saying, like,
popularity's changed.
It's just like everyone just holding Prime like this. They see Logan Paul. Well, like I'm like
fighting.
Or a monster. Someone holding a monster.
I think they're the perfect breakthrough into the UFC because him and KSI are both fighters.
Yeah.
Like, they've both boxed, so, like, they're both, like, it fits with the brand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for their commercials, they're fighting, but then they're, like, selling Prime.
Yeah. I still think Gatorade had one of the best, even though they're not as prevalent.
With Jordan, you can't go wrong.
Well, I think it's like I remember as a kid thinking if I drink a much Gatorade, like I'm gonna be able to sweat it, like, you know.
Is that their brand? Can you sweat it?
No, but it was like.
Oh, you thought like you could sweat
when you
orange.
Sweat it out, yeah, like sweat out the blue Gatorade. Like, you know, like as a kid, you look at that, and you're like you don't know, you know, like you know, if I drink this as much as like.
And now kids are just like, oh, he's viral. I want to go viral.
I want to go viral. Yeah. Me, I'm all drinking like freaking the whole little use up freaking Gatorade to see if I sweat. Just have a tummy ache. Come on.
It's crazy how branding, like, I didn't like realize it, but like when I went to business school and I took like a lot of marketing classes, branding or marketing is 99.9% psychology.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, no one gives a crap about numbers, so yeah, all they care about is how can you catch their attention and keep their attention.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like even like, and it depends on what style of marketing you want to use.
Yeah.
You can use a style of marketing that's just totally out there where you're like, what the hell did I just watch? And then you're talking about that commercial for like
a while.
Like Old Spice commercials.
Yeah.
They'll have like a guy like a
riding a horse backwards.
Yeah, he's like half human, half horse.
Yeah.
And he's like, wow. And you're like, what the frick?
Wait,
did you see that commercial of Old Spice?
Yeah,
Old Spice. And then you're shopping in Target and you see Old Spice. You're like, nah, they're pretty cool.
Exactly.
That's all they want.
Yeah. They want you to remember that.
But then there's like statistical marketing, like with cars, where they're like, we have a 0.0 crash rating.
Oh, like
they're
the safety.
100% safe.
Yeah.
We've done this over 1,000 times. So in your head, you're like, oh, they you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking about cars, it's now kind of off topic. Did you see how Elon is gonna freaking make that city in Texas?
Oh yeah, tell me more about that. What is he doing?
Well, I know he's saying it's like gonna be a half mile away from
Tesla.
Like thing, it's for the workers.
So it'll be like the new Apple.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be for the workers, and I think the houses are like $800
a month.
A month? I don't know how he's doing it. I want to say a month. And he's gonna have like.
So you down to apply to Tesla?
Okay, down. And then I think Kanye. I don't know where I heard that.
Is he the designer?
Designed the houses.
Wow. That's pretty lit. Dude, Kanye and Elon are just spearheads through the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Like, no one is going to stop them from doing. Like, Kanye, he's been canceled like over 100 times in his career. Like, people think that like, oh, this last thing with Jews or whatever is like the big, like, if you've followed Kanye since the early 2000s, he's done so many things that have got him canceled, and he always comes back.
Yeah.
Whether it's with fashion, whether it's with music, when someone is so good at their art, it's irrefutable.
Yeah.
Like, no, it comes to a certain point where they just ignore all your flaws, and are just like, you're producing this excellent product, we'll ignore that flaw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and same with Elon. It's like,
yeah.
You're a genius. Like, no one's gonna stop you because they're making people money.
Yeah.
And that's all everyone cares about is making money.
Yeah.
So they're like, if we permanently cancel this guy, we're losing money.
Like Adidas, yeah.
They're like, we might take you back.
Yeah. We're losing all this money.
Yeah. Everyone's willing to ignore stuff
for money. Oh, yeah.
Once they realized how much
losing
hype they lost, Kanye did bring a lot of hype to Yeezys.
Money.
You know what I mean? Like, he was like to have a pair of Yeezys was cool.
Yeah.
And then when they took that away, it's like, okay, Adidas, what? Yeah.
What do you have now? Yeah.
But like, same with like Travis Scott and the Nikes, like the backward Nikes. Like, these guys make the brands so much better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm curious to see if they'll take him back or not. I heard that they were talking about it, but
I heard that because they lost like.
I think it's just so funny though how like everyone wants to act all like politically correct, and then once they start losing money, they're all
Actually,
yeah, he's not that bad. They're like
he's mentally and
people just I don't know. I'm not saying what Kanye said was wrong.
No, that's what I'm
he sounded
saying,
like
yeah.
a complete idiot. But I'm just saying, like, these big businesses,
No, I agree. Yeah, Kanye.
they care more about money than anything.
Oh yeah, they're probably trying to figure out how a way to make it not look as bad as it was. Because
Now they're
what
like-
he did say was horrible.
Well, he just like is irresponsible with his words. You know?
Yeah,
like he's just like
dude,
completely
insane.
unnecessary. And there's a whole conspiracy that he was actually trying to get out of the Adidas deal on purpose.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because he was trying to get out of the Adidas deal, and they had him locked in, and they're like, "You're not leaving," and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he just went in off the rails, and gave him no choice but to like separate from him because he said all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So there's like a whole conspiracy that like he just went off the rails just to completely become independent and not be tied in, but who knows?
Yeah.
For us to act like we know or don't, like we'll never know, you know.
Yeah, I'll never know. But what he said was freaking crazy. I don't think he should. I was like, dude.
I think it's cool though how Kanye like made like just wearing masks and like full like if you saw someone with like a no face, no nothing, you would just assume it's Kanye. Like, you know what I mean? Or like Kanye would just be wearing like a full hoodie, full mask, black mask, everything in there, and you just know that's Kanye.
Yeah.
Like without even showing his face, you're just like, oh, that's Kanye.
Kanye, what's that song? 30 Hours. Still one of the best opening lines, dude. What did he
Yeah,
say?
30 hours, or no, not 30
30
hours.
hours?
Coffee shop is where we do all our free stuff.
Yeah, but what's that song? He's like, you showed me it. I killed. He's like, hit the gym, all chest, no legs.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude, that first like 30 seconds of that song goes so hard.
Late at night, still go 30 hours.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man? He's like,
He's all, I make a smoothie,
yeah,
and then I make a movie.
yeah. Me and wifey make a
Make a
movie.
He's
Yeah.
all, I hit the gym, all chest, no
No
legs.
Yeah. What else? He says something. That
It's a
kills
good.
me.
It's a good thing. I don't know. It's a good song. I think the best Kanye albums in order, top 3, in my opinion. I know everyone's number 1 is always College Dropout, but
Yeah.
it's not my number 1. My number 1 is Graduation with the Bear.
Yeah.
It has Stronger. It has so many songs that are like. If you look at that album, The Good Life,
Yeah.
it has everything I'm not, maybe everything I am. Like it just has so many good songs. That Life of Pablo is my second favorite. Oh no. Sorry. Second favorite is My Beautiful Dark
I
Twisted
love that.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I
That's
love
my
that
second,
album.
and then third is Life of Pablo.
I love My Beautiful.
Those 3.
It's a fantasy. Bro.
And then College Dropout maybe. But
Dude, it
Dude.
doesn't get as iconic as this.
the art that went with it, the aesthetic, the music videos, like the
Yeah.
wings, the vintage suits, the ballerinas.
Yeah.
It was a piece of art.
Yeah.
Like from beginning to end.
and yeah.
The music, the piano. Like
Everything.
Kanye just nailed everything about that album. Like it was the best.
One of the most iconic even notes, dude.
And I think the reason I like Life of Pablo so much, like look at like that, even that picture. That was Kanye's first Yeezy merch drop, and he released it at the same time as his album.
Yeah.
He rented out,
Statement, right?
what's that one in New York? Madison Square Garden or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it
just completely rented it out like a concert and did his fashion reveal at the same time.
Yes.
So they would just pull a curtain out and he's playing Life of Pablo at the same time. And that's when you had Kid Cudi,
Everyone.
Pusha
Pharrell.
T, like the best of the best were there.
Yeah.
And it was like a live album listening party.
Yeah.
And it was just like the coolest thing I had ever seen. I'm like, this guy is like, how do you get much higher than this? And like he even wore like the Steve Jobs hat. And
Yeah.
like, because he, in his mind, that was when he was like considering himself like the next Steve Jobs. You know what I mean?
I feel like Pablo.
You know what I mean? And then he
Yeah.
had like Young Thug. He had like everyone behind him.
Yeah.
Cudi.
Pharrell.
Cudi with the raccoon hat is pretty epic.
Yeah, that is really epic.
And I don't know, that whole album, it was just lit.
Yeah.
He's like, I made that bitch famous. I made that bitch famous. To all the rest of-" Like, you know, every
Yeah.
song is just a banger. What? Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens with all these crazy celebrities.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, all that.
Elon Tusk.
Yeah. Episode 55.
Yes, sir.
We got another one wrapped up.
We
got
did,
another
dude.
one in the books.
Another good one.
If you guys made it this far, you guys are true troopers. I love you guys.
Trooper pooper.
Yeah, stick with us.
Yeah.
We're not gonna change.
Oh, we got some good plans coming for the summer. Stay tuned. Stay in. Stay focused.
Stay against the grain.
Stay against the grain. Plain
And
Jane.
if you guys don't subscribe, we'll come after you.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
I love you.
55. I love you. Hello. How are you? Good night.